So if it's anything like that you needed, that you wanted to say, if you could have said anything to one of these dudes, because I'm definitely gonna use this as an introductory course to the program. If it's anything that you can say to one of these little dudes right now, what would it be?
First off, I love you. You know, I love you. And we need to hear that.
Definitely.
We need to hear that. We need to understand that. You great. How about that one? Contrary to what you believe or anybody ever told you, you great. I love you. You great. You're a man. Man has responsibilities and privileges to protect. A man is a leader. A leader must lead from a specific place. So he has to have a vision. I got to know where I'm going. I got this fine woman. I want to take her somewhere. I got to know where we going, man. Not only just if we getting in this car and going somewhere, but in our relationship.
Right.
So I got to have a vision. I got to have a vision of what my relationship gonna be like. Not just what my woman look like. You know, why am I choosing her? You know?
Absolutely.
I'm choosing her because I have a plan, a vision of my life. And she's going to be an asset to my vision. She's going to help nurture the spirit of my desires. And inside of my vision, I'm going to include her desires because she's my partner.
Absolutely.
I ain't going to be selfish. Man ain't selfish.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Man, this is a powerful program, man, and I'm thankful and that I have the privilege to work hand in hand with you, you know,
Yeah,
and to
yeah.
be able to be a part of it. Because, like I say, I really learned stuff about myself, being a man, like what I need to do, the characteristics and roles and traits that it take to really be an effective man living on purpose. You
Right.
know, so that's really
That's the key, what you just said right there. Living with purpose. See, everything in life was created with a purpose. Ink pen. What is for?
right,
Write. Paper.
right
You
on.
write on it. You know, the clothes we got on, they designed to wear. My glasses. They help me see, improve my sight. Boots. They're different than tennis shoes. They both go on your feet, but they got different purposes. So man has a purpose, man. We ain't no haphazardous creature. Let's just throw this together and throw it inside of everything that got purpose.
Right.
And no, you got a purpose. Lead from a perspective of a conscious vision. Provide. Provide ain't just about that financial thing. You know? Excuse me. It ain't about trapping, getting that paper. You know? Provide. Say you got a daughter. Of course you got to provide financially. You know, she need clothes and things like that, the barrettes and all that stuff, you know. But what about her internal aspect, her spirit?
Right.
What about her sense of self-worth? Don't you got to provide that? Her self-esteem. How do you educate a child about their self-esteem?
Right.
That you worth something, that you are great. You know, you got to do this. Your son, he's a young man. Remember, a infant baby boy, a male child, is the seed. It's just a small man. You got to raise him up the same way with that value, a sense of value, with a sense of responsibility, privilege, and duty to not only himself, but to perhaps his sister, to his mother. How is he supposed to respond in this community? You know?
Absolutely.
Cutting his grass, keeping his home nice and neat, helping the lady next door. We want great things. We want nice things, and we deserve them and should have them. But it's some work we got to put in.
It's a way about going about it.
Right. And it starts out with that foundation of understanding that I am a man.
Man, another thing that stood out to me, and I've been meditating on this all week, because I heard you said it to the class the second week. Why do you see the things you see?
Whoo! Right.
That's,
Ask them that. You know?
That sat on me. Why
Right.
do you see the things that you see, man? And I just been, it's like, is it my degree of understanding, or is it just the knowledge that I've been exposed to? Is it my environment that shaped and fashioned me to see something and think like that?
That's what I know, man.
Right. And then is this really what it is?
Sometimes it ain't.
Right.
I thought I was a gangster. You know?
Right.
I
It
thought
be
I
an
was a
illusion,
gangster.
man. It's
Right.
like,
It's a trick. And the crazy part is we perpetuate this trick. And we blame others
right.
for what we do.
Right.
You know, for a long time I was mad at my mother because I didn't understand what was going on in the environment we lived in. But I wasn't mad at my father because I ain't know it. I ain't know him. I ain't know his job.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's messed up. But the good thing of it is we can come back from it. Forgiveness, man. Forgive you. It's okay not to know. That was one of the hardest pills I had to swallow. I ain't know, man. It's cool. I sat in the cell in the beginning of my bit. I couldn't even read for real. You know? I'm sitting there reading something, moving along, and then come across a word, and I don't know the word, so guess what I did? I just skipped over it. Kept on going, you know?
Right.
Then dude came and asked me what I read. And I explained to him all the it, the at, and the thes. But responsibility, nah, I really ain't understand that. Sometimes I can read a word and didn't comprehend it.
Right.
You know?
Deep.
So I had to be honest. I didn't know. Probably the most important thing, I'm willing to say, next to understanding about God, it is the most important thing. What you are, a man. What does that mean? The adult male human being. To understand that. Adult male human being is deep, man. It's experience, adult, maturity, seasoned, ripe, responsible.
Yeah,
Man.
that's yeah.
I was running around in the neighborhood, everything but an adult male human being. And the crazy part is our women, they nurture us. They just naturally attracted to us, you know? And in that attraction, it's this innate thing in them that they nurture whatever it is that we do.
Mm-hmm.
Dude be thinking they be putting it down. It ain't that, man. It's her nature to support you.
Right.
But it's your nature to protect her. And when you don't understand what this man thing is, it's kind of hard.
Right.
Especially when somebody that you look up to then rode down the street. Back in my day when the 9.8 with the fat tires and the rag top, you know? So I'm looking at that, and then he got a female or some notoriety, and I'm attracted to that. So I'm going off that way because I'm thinking that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right.
And all this stuff we talking about, the bad side, or let's just say the neglected side or aspect of the situation is it all derived from a lack of information. Look, them books, baby, we gotta read.
Flat out.
We gotta ask some questions.
Yeah.
And we gotta ask the questions to ourselves and to others that we don't want to ask. I had to go ask somebody to help me read, man. 23 years old in a maximum security penitentiary after being convicted for killing somebody, and I gotta ask somebody to read. Help me read. Help me comprehend this. That was hard. Man up.
Flat out. We got a lot,
Men.
lot of topics, man, to cover.
Men. Acknowledging nature's ultimate purpose. That's the acronym.